Good morning, everyone. This is Pastor Pauline. Welcome to Convos and Tea. I always pause because I don't drink coffee, and it is Convos and coffee, so I substitute that for tea. But it is good to be here this morning and to encourage you a bit. Now, the topic this morning is go tell my neighbor. So, for us, neighbors mean in our minds it's confined to like a 2-block radius. So anybody between your right and left of the 2 blocks, that's our neighbors. But I don't think that's what Jesus meant. But then we may or may not take the time to study our neighborhood when we move into it. We may want to know or we may not want to know our neighbors. It depends. And how we can present the good news of salvation to them. So we may pause and we may think about it and we may decide, well, I may or I may not. Depends on who they are. If they're nice, I'll tell them. If they're not nice, I won't tell them. That's not what Jesus meant when he said, go tell your neighbors. And this is a pattern in the business world. This is their pattern. Anyone you see, make it your business to present the business opportunity to them. This is the business world. Every opportunity. So you'll be standing at the side of the road and you're waiting for a bus or, I don't know, you're just standing there and somebody walked up to you and said, hello, how are you? Very friendly, very nice people. And next thing you know, so what do you do for a living? Oh, well, I'm not working right now, but I'm looking for a job. Oh, my goodness, I have the perfect opportunity for you. This is what I'm selling. I'm selling widgets. And if you sell these widgets, you'd be surprised the amount of money you could make. And they go on and on and on. And the more you listen to it, is like, really, I don't have a job. This sounds like a good idea. So you take it on. This is how the Christian world need to be. Every opportunity that you get, present the gospel of Jesus. And now that is called, in the business world, it's called a cold connect. Now here is the warm connect. You build a relationship. Before you know it, you have something in common. Maybe you're a person that likes to play baseball, and you find that this neighbor likes to play baseball. You may have kids of the same ages. You may have hobbies of the same types. You may have a love for shoes. I love shoes. And you may find that this new neighbor, you're building a relationship, right? And it's getting warmer. And you'll find that eventually you like to exercise, but you don't, like me, you don't want to go alone. So you find somebody who like to do the same thing, exercise. And before you know it, you're walking every morning. You can't miss a day. It's called a warm connect. Jesus would like us to do that. Build a relationship with your neighbor. It doesn't mean the person is within the 2-block radius. It means every person you come across, tell your neighbor who Jesus is to you, what he has done for you. As far as the eye can take you, as far as your eyes can take you, that is your neighbors. And he said in St. Mark 12, verses 30 and 31, he said, love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, and with all your strength. And the second part of this said, love your neighbor as yourself. There is no greater commandment than this. And this is in St. Mark. And then St. Luke said the same thing. And St. Matthew say the very same thing. So all these writers in these chapters or in these verses are saying the same thing. Because Jesus said it. Love your neighbor as yourself. This morning I encourage you, wherever you live, make a connection to your neighbor if you haven't done it before. I had a friend drop me off once at my house, and just as I came out of the car with some bag, there was a couple of neighbors walking, and they said, "Hi, Pauline, want a hand?" Before I said yes, they grabbed my bag, and there was two neighbors across the way said, and another one, and she said, "You know these people?" I said, "Yeah, they're my neighbors." She said, "I don't know." She said, "I've lived in my neighborhood for 12 years. I don't know any of my neighbors." I said, "Oh my goodness." I said, "That's frightening." She said, "Why?" She said, "No, I don't want to know them." I said, "As a Christian, that is bad. That is really bad." That means she has never told any one of them about Jesus. I'm telling you, it is not easy to connect with your neighbors, especially when you want to tell them about Jesus. But I'm telling you, I give it a try and I live it. I make sure I live in my neighborhood. People know who I am. They will point me out. They know when I didn't go to church. "Oh, you didn't go into church today?" I said, "Yes, I did. I didn't take the car, but I did go." People know. So I want to say to you, wherever you are, whether you're living in that neighborhood or you're working in that neighborhood, or you just visit that neighborhood from time to time, tell somebody about Jesus. It is very rewarding, and one day it will come back to you. The Lord bless you this morning on this Convos and Coffee. I hope you pick up something that is useful that you could talk to your neighbor about, and you could spread the gospel of Jesus to somebody. Remember, you belong. The Lord bless you.